today I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that I got from Asia. Today I'm going to specifically talk about some of the American drugstore lines that I found in Asia, specifically talking about L'Oreal and Maybelline. Pretty much in every Asian country I went to, there was a Maybelline and a L'Oreal line, which was really nice, but they did have lots of different products that I had never seen before, and I wanted to pick up some of those to sort of compare them to American drugstores. But I know that some of the Asian beauty products are slowly making their way here to North America, specifically with BB creams and cushion foundations, so I'm wondering if some of these other products will be making their way this way as well, and if they do, then I can kind of compare both of them and see how they relate and correlate between the two different countries. But as of now, I'm just going to show you some of the products that I picked up that were Maybelline and L'Oreal. A few of them I do have reviews already, which I will link in the description bar below, but if you want to see reviews on any of the other products, definitely let me know as well. So it's going to be kind of like a mishmash of L'Oreal and Maybelline. I have them all sort of placed in this box right here. I pulled them all out of my makeup collection from my Alex drawers that I already had put them away, but I put them all here so I could easily just pick and choose them. To start off, I did pick up a cushion foundation from both Maybelline and L'Oreal. The Maybelline was interesting because it actually came with the cushion inside of it, where the L'Oreal one you had to buy it separately. You could buy, I believe you could buy the Maybelline separately, but I bought the one that was all together because I obviously needed the container. These pretty much look like regular cushions. They have a mirror on the inside, the sponge, and then they flip up where you can have the cushion foundation. I haven't tried either of these yet. I wish that they would have more fun packaging. I do like the L'Oreal Rose Gold packaging, which I believe is very similar to the one that's available in North America. I don't have that one yet, but I am interested to buy it so I can compare it to this one. But this one is so boring. I wish Maybelline would have done a cool, fun design or just made it look more interesting to it. And these were not cheap. They were both over $20 Canadian. I would say probably closer to 30 when I correlated the Japanese yen to Canadian dollar. I got both of these in Japan. Two more foundation slash base products that I got the L'Oreal BB cream. This is a Miracle BB cream and it's in the luminescent line. There is like a luminescent line or a Lumi line that they have in North America. I'm not sure if they have a BB cream in North America, but I love the Lumi line here, so I figured I would try this and give it a go. I believe it only came in one color, and yeah, it does say for Japan only. I'm wondering if this is a Japan exclusive product from L'Oreal, but you never know. And then in the same line, I got the Pure Light Primer. This again is from the Lumi line. It says Lucent Magique is kind of what it says on here. It says lit from within complexion, which I am always trying to do because I do have dry skin, so anything that will make me look luminescent I'm definitely down for. And I got both of these in Japan. They weren't that cheap either. I believe that the BB cream was right under $20 and I think the primer was maybe around $15. So they are a little bit more expensive, but here in Canada L'Oreal is a little bit more expensive anyway, so it's about the same when you relate it to Canadian dollar. The last cushion item I got was this L'Oreal Cushion Glow Blush. This actually came out quite at the end of our trip, so I picked it up right before going home. I got it in the shade number P2, which is Pink Fantasia. There was, I think, 3 other shades. I believe that these are coming to North America, so again, I'm interested to compare them. And this is similar to any other cushion. It has the mirror, the sponge, as well as it lifts up, and that's where the blush is. For powders, I did pick up a couple of L'Oreal and Maybelline powders. The first one is this L'Oreal powder. This is the same Lumi line that the BB cream and the primer are in, and it's just a skin illuminating powder. It does have SPF in it. I picked this one up specifically in Indonesia, but I did see it at a couple other locations. It has a big mirror and then it has a powder in it which has a little bit of pearl to it, so it adds that luminescence glow to your skin. And it does have 3 different colors in it. It has a light pink, a medium tan, and a little bit more of a darker one. I picked this one up because it was the nicest, most peachiest pink color, and I do have pink undertones, so I thought it would match well. Again, I haven't used this, but it was a cute little compact. This was a little bit more expensive as well. In Indonesia, I found that L'Oreal was considered more of like a luxurious line, so I don't know if it's because of that, and I did see it at other countries, but I picked it up immediately once I saw it because it reminded me of those Hourglass ambient lighting powders. I believe I featured this in a video before, but I haven't used it or tested it out, and I'm going to do so soon because I'm really excited to try this. In Indonesia, Maybelline is really inexpensive, so I did pick up quite a few Maybelline items from Indonesia. I picked up 2 powders. I think I've hauled these before, but I wanted to include it in my L'Oreal and Maybelline Asian haul so you could see them all together. This is the Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One Shine Free Cake Powder, and this is the Maybelline White Super Fresh Long Lasting UV Cake Powder. This is like a refill, so you can replace it into this one. I figured I would buy 1 case and then 1 refill because I didn't need 2 compacts. I tried these a little bit throughout my trip, but not too much. They're quite full coverage, which is nice. I believe that a lot of the Maybelline powders in Asia have a little bit more of a full coverage, almost like a powder foundation, which is really interesting. I think that's why it's called cake powder, and I really like the fact that both of these have that UV in them. This one specifically, it says all day shine control, higher UV protection, long wear, instant brightening, conceals, smooths, and evens. So I guess it's supposed to be like an all-in-one powder. I did pick up one eyeshadow palette. I picked this one up in Japan, but I believe they had it in some of the other Asian countries. This is a L'Oreal Color Riche Nude palette. This one is in 01 Rose. There was another shade. This was expensive. This was close to $30 Canadian, and I know that L'Oreal does have an eyeshadow palette which is relatively similar pricing here in Canada, but it's a lot bigger than this, but it's similar shades. This one I picked up in Rose because it had really nice peach and rose shades. Again, I haven't really tried it, but it looks really promising. The colors look really great, and it looks like a really nice neutral palette. I was interested to pick up both, but because they were so expensive, I only picked up one. And I do like the fact that this one is smaller than the one that is sold in North America. It's easier to transport. Maybelline had recently launched a whole bunch of brow products in Asia, and I was really interested to try them. I picked up sort of one from each section of the line besides the brow mascara. This one is the Maybelline Fashion Brow, just like a brow powder, and I got all of these in BR1, which is I think considered like black or brown in Asia, but the rest of the colors were so orange tone that I thought my eyebrows might look a little bit orange by using them. And with a light hand, these were a lot more taupey looking and a lot more ashy looking, which usually works better for my eyebrows. This powder is really nice because it's almost like these two are powder shades, and then this one has like a wax to it, so it helps the powder stick onto your eyebrows. It doesn't specifically say anywhere that it will be a wax, but again, it is all in Japanese, so I couldn't read it. But I was really interested in this, and when I tested it out on my hand, this had a really nice lasting power. And then the other 2 products I picked up were this one. This one is the Fashion Brow Ultra Soft Precision. They have these in North America, but just a different shade range, and I wanted to do a comparison to them. I have done a video on it, so I will hopefully do a video comparing them. It has the one powder on the one side with the little sponge applicator, and then it has the little pencil on the other side that you can twist up. Again, I got this in BR01, and then this one is the last one I got. This is the Maybelline Fashion Brow Sharp Pencil. I really like the fact that it was a really thin pencil. It reminded me of the NYX micro brow pencil that I really love, so I wanted to test this out. And it does have a little spoolie at the end, which is really nice. I'm not sure if these are in North America, but I really like the fact that you can scroll up. And the last Maybelline eye products I got one mascara. This is the Super Curl Volume Express Waterproof. I haven't tried this out yet. I don't really love waterproof mascaras, but I was really interested to try a Maybelline or L'Oreal mascara, and this was around $6, so it was relatively inexpensive, so I figured I would give it a go. And then I got 2 Maybelline Color Show Kohl eyeliners. This one I got in Indonesia, and then this one I got in Thailand. I got this really nice mint green. I thought it would be really pretty in the summer or on beach vacations when you just put it on the lower lash line, and it was relatively inexpensive. And then I got, I don't know if it has a shade name on it. It doesn't have a shade name on it. And then I got this purple color. I specifically actually bought this for a lip liner. I didn't have any lip liners this color, and I really am attracted to this color. I don't think you're supposed to use it as a lip liner. It's probably bad to ingest, but if you can use it on your eyes, I figured you might be able to use it on your lips. I would give it a go. These are really long lasting. Both of them don't have any kind of color shade on them, so just have to look at the cap if you're looking for them. For lips, I did pick up all of the colors of the Maybelline Baby Lips Candy Wows. I have all 6 shades here. I have done a whole video review on them, which I will link in the description bar below. I picked up 2 of these Maybelline Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are called Velvet Permanent Matte by Color Sensational. I was really interested in these. They were not inexpensive at around $12 to $13 each. I picked these up in Taiwan, but I know that you can find them at other locations. I picked up a nude and more of like a bright coral shade. Pretty much they are like the lip glosses that they already have that are shaped like this, but they sort of apply a little bit more matte, so they don't have as much shine to them. So they're kind of like a liquid lipstick, but they just don't have the dry down time like other liquid lipsticks do. Similar to these two, I picked up one in the L'Oreal line. These don't have a name on them and the packaging has been removed, but they're very similar. I know that L'Oreal has sort of like a long-lasting lip gloss in this formula, but this is the matte version. And I picked this up in the color 103. It's like a really pretty mauvey brick color. So in a lot of the Asian countries, Maybelline had a whole nude lipstick collection. I will be doing a whole separate review on this and comparing it to any of the Maybelline lipsticks that are available in the North American market right now, but they had 5 shades in Indonesia. I think that in a few of the other countries the shade range was slightly different, but 5 different nude shades. It has that typical lipstick shine to it and they look really promising. A few of them do have a few glitter in it. As well as this new line, Maybelline also had a matte line in quite a few of the Asian countries similar to North America. I got one in Indonesia and then one in Taiwan, both nude shades. I think that they will relate very similarly to the North American matte ones that they have here, but I haven't really tested them out or compared them a lot to any of the Maybelline ones that I have. And the last 2 lip products that I got from L'Oreal are probably some of the most exciting ones I've found because they are so different, and that is these are called the Tint Caress Sakura Blossom. So I have it in number B07 and B01, a pink and more of like a nude coral shade. Essentially what this is very similar to that eyebrow pencil. You twist it off and it has a sponge, and the product is at the top here. It almost looks like it's a powder. It might be like a cream to powder formula, but it looks like it's going to be very matte on the lips and be very smoothing, and you just continue to twist it to get more product and then you just apply it directly from the sponge. I thought this was a really unique product. There's nothing like this in North America. I'm wondering if they're going to bring this to North America because it's very gimmicky and very cool to have. And honestly, these were not cheap. They were probably around $18 each or close to $15 each, somewhere around there, but I knew I needed to try them. I picked up the nude one originally, and then once I saw the pink one, it was like a must have. So that was everything that I got from L'Oreal and Maybelline in Asia. If you see anything that you want to review on, definitely let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe so you can see all my upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned.